ArkansasYarnCast. I'm Lori.
I'm Anna.
I'm Jessica.
And we are coming to you guys today from Arkansas, Malvern, Arkansas. And if you haven't noticed, Anna did our chalkboard, and we are getting ready to have the start of the Arkansas Yarn Crawl. So she made our chalkboard look like a postcard. I love it. What do y'all think? I love it.
I think it looks great. Did a really good job.
Like,
there was a lot
move
of
over. Look at that diamond.
It's my
And
best
this one.
friend.
And there's a little gnome popping out of it behind a diamond over here. And then it has the dates. I love it, Anna. You did a great job.
Thank you.
It looks great.
I mean, this is exactly what I had in my head. And she just makes it come to life. We're so lucky to have Anna.
After lots of tweaking.
Lots I know.
of tweaking.
I think she means critiquing. Right?
Well, I didn't want to say anything.
Oh,
but
you could just say it. That's how we roll around here.
it is. Yeah.
So I was gone all week, and the girls had a sale. Is the sale still going on? I mean, y'all don't tell me anything.
I mean, it is.
So the sale's still going on. I have a link in our Instagram bio. If you want to click over, it takes you right to the sale page on our website. But
Yeah, and everything in that page is 50% off. I mean, we had to move some yarn because
To make way for more yarn.
more yarn. We've got 3 shipments of yarn coming in this week.
we do. And then how much did I dye today?
I mean, you dyed another 50 skeins today, so
No, I dyed more than that.
All I know is the wall back there is full.
It
it
is.
is.
It is. And I dyed the Arkansas Yarn Crawl, the logo that we have. I dyed that in, it's white with lots of rainbow, and it's really pretty. So I dyed the crawl colorway that you can get in my store. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to do it. But I see you have something on your needles.
Well, what did you work on while you were gone?
Well, I was going to have a finished object. Are we showing finished objects?
Is that the only thing you worked on?
Was that all you did?
So, do y'all remember my pig that I did I dyed a peach colored sparkle yarn for a pig snonk? I'm working on a red one because we're in Razorback country, and it's going to be so cute. So we made kits for the yarn crawl. I'm doing mine in sparkle yarn because I have to do sparkle, and then I have one of our little resin progress keepers on it that the girls made that was just random.
I love that one.
But I asked Anna, would you do me a favor and cast on that nose for me? And so that's what I got, and I just left it there. But so I worked on this. I'm going to be working on this tonight and tomorrow. My goal is to have it done for the crawl because we're selling kits. So I think we're going to get a lot of people wanting them because they're so cute.
They are really
We should have
cute.
put the eyes on it.
We'll put the eyes on it and then take a picture and have Lucas put
Yeah,
it
we will.
up on the screen. And
I like it when he puts stuff up here.
yeah, he does a really good job of
Such a good job.
editing.
Yeah, you know
job.
what? If y'all should say Lucas did a good job. Send us comments and say that. I know he doesn't like it, but I like it.
So
I see you're knitting something.
I am. So the pattern for your pig came with a little knitted sweater.
It did.
So I am currently working on the little sweater for the red pig. I'm doing it in white sparkle yarn to go with the red sparkle pig.
Because I love it.
I'm not very far on it. I started it over the weekend and have worked on other things. But it's coming along nicely. And then I am going to duplicate stitch a red A on the back of the sweater when it's finished.
It's going to be so cute.
For our little Razorback to wear.
University of Arkansas.
As this little
Yeah.
sweater.
It's like a big thing here.
It is. It's a really big thing here. So
Mm-hmm.
our kits are going to include a white mini so that people can replicate it.
So we're putting in there a 50-gram red skein of fingering weight yarn, and then a 20 gram mini, a white one, and then it's also going to include the proper size eyes,
Safety eyes.
So that and then it also is going to have the a Ravelry download code.
Yes, for the pattern.
So the pattern will be included in the kit, which that means the only thing they need is size 1 needles.
Yes. And the polyfill.
Yes, and I'm doing magic loop on mine.
Yeah, I'm doing the sweater magic loop.
Love doing magic loop.
Although the sweater is about the right size that you could do this on 9-inch circulars.
Yes.
But you would have to do magic loop for the sleeves or double points. But double points are gross. I don't like double points.
We don't. People love them.
Oh yeah,
We
don't get me
don't.
wrong. There are people that absolutely love their double points.
And we're not knocking anybody who does. It's just our personal preference is no. N-O. All caps. No.
It's a hard no.
So also while that is we haven't done that in a while.
Right. What's our nose?
Yes.
Hard no.
Hard.
No.
Hard nose. Yeah, that double points are it for me today.
I think the last time I tried double point was on a plane headed up to Toronto, and one of the needles fell into
Then you can't do
the
anything.
groove of the seat I was in on the
no.
plane, and it was tiny, but it was really, really pointy. So I had to stick my finger down into the metal area that it was stuck in, and I poked down on
You
one
pressed it
end.
down?
Yeah, pressed down on the
Levered
one
it.
end and had the other. So I'm sitting there trying so hard not to have this panicked look on my face and be very discreet and stuff. So I got it back, put it all in my bag, and then just did not knit for the rest of the way.
Yeah.
What are you working on?
Well, I decided to pick up, because I finished what I have been working on, and so I went back to the
Anna.
temperance shawl.
That's so pretty.
That color combination's really nice.
I love it so much. It's so good.
Here, you hold this, and I'll hold this. Here we go.
Anna,
So I'm on the
it's good. So
kinda home
good.
stretch.
You're on the last section.
Yeah,
It's so pretty.
and I am looking forward to being done with it. I do think it's going to be a very, very pretty, very usable.
Yes.
But I'm so glad I'm nearing the end on it. I feel like my sheep is you guys, I have a sheep in my hair, and I didn't secure this little bun thing or whatever I did, and so the sheep is wanting to wander off my head.
He's
I made a shepherd.
I really like that pink yarn, that red yarn. I'm going to come over and get some.
Well, but at the rate you're going, you probably will have your temperate shawl finished by the next podcast, I would think.
Yeah, if I actually
Sit and work on it.
Mm-hmm. That's my main thing, is I don't necessarily actually work on stuff.
Well, you worked on something
I did. I worked on this top.
sexy.
Yeah, it
I
looks good.
love it.
Yeah, it looks good.
I'm super jealous because Anna finished that. Anna finished her little camisole, and it is so good on her. The color, the yarn, the drape, every single thing about it is good.
yeah, it looks great.
It's comfy. And then
I'm
I
jealous.
just put a tube top on under it, because it does, it's designed to cut low.
Yeah.
So I had to grab a
It's so pretty.
tube top.
I love it.
It's comfy.
So I have been working diligently on my, I think it's called, I think the sweater is called Golden Moss. But it is coming along. I am past the neckline. I was hoping to have this finished for the podcast this week, but alas, I was unable to.
Alas.
But it's really close.
Yeah, Jess. It is so pretty.
You could
So-
have it be like a front crop.
Yeah.
Late crop.
But
It's so pretty. This color is gorgeous.
It is very pretty. They
So
have
this-
some very good rich colors.
this sweater is supposed to have 4 repeats of the stockinette and garter on each side before the sleeves, and I am on my 3rd set of repeat on the front, and then it is all the way done on the back because that was the portion that was done first. But basically, it is 1 piece knit. Let's see why? Okay, that's why. Just trying to figure out why it wasn't. But it's knit in 1 piece, and you bind off for the neckline and cast on for the neckline, and then you just basically knit it in reverse. So it's been a fun knit. It's been a quick knit.
Yeah, you've gone so far on that.
And so I will definitely have this finished by the next podcast. In fact, I should have it finished by this weekend for the yarn crawl.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yay! It looks great.
that'll be nice. And we're expecting 11 more colors of that base to come in this week.
Oh, that's right.
We are.
So I'm really excited to see what else comes in. And then I also worked a little bit on my Stephen West Yarn Along Ilex shawl. I am almost done with this section. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eyelet rows now. And I'm supposed to have
It's very vibrant.
8 before I bind it off.
Here, I want to see if this color looks good on me. I really want this shawl.
I think it'll be pretty. I can't wait to get
It's
this
vibrant.
finished.
It's very vibrant.
But once I'm finished with the pink sweater, then I am going to probably start working on my Christmas stuff. Start working on finishing my Christmas projects.
How many of your projects are Christmas? 3?
Right now, 3.
Well, you probably ought to consider that yellow shawl a Christmas present for your mother.
Oh, because you did not like.
You didn't
I think-
anticipate that.
I think right now it's 3. I was thinking I might do 5 Christmas projects this year.
5.
And I currently have 3 going.
What would the other 2 be?
Surprises.
For us?
Apparently.
Apparently, it's for us. What do y'all think it is?
I hope it's for us. I shouldn't say it better be for us because that's not like Christmas spirit, but.
Yeah? Are you big Christmas spirit over there?
No, I'm not.
I am. I'm big Christmas spirit. But you know what I don't like? I'm not a fan of decorating for Christmas. Just because I don't like the whole bring it all out. I like the making it pretty part. I don't like
You don't like the clutter of the
Don't
putting
like
out
it.
and picking up.
the mess until in between. I don't like that, and I don't like taking it all down. Fortunately, they do that for me, and I'm appreciative of it because
Yeah, but you're still stressed out during the transitional period.
I don't like I can't clutter stresses me. It just is a stressor for me, and so it drives me nuts. It just does. If I could get rid of a glitch, that'd probably be one of them.
All I can think right now is how somebody, I'm not going to name names, but how somebody did not want me to put gold poinsettias in the window after Christmas.
Yeah,
Before Christmas.
that was me. I didn't want her to put gold poinsettias in the window after Christmas. That's after Christmas.
I had them all like up in the window after she had already said that she'd rather
Which
not.
means I had to crawl into the window to get them out. And then I sent a picture of them to her. These are out now.
So sometimes I can't get away with orneriness.
Oh, she tries.
I do try. I
You
give
do
it a good try.
But I've gotten better at getting back at you. Yeah.
So what did you do this week? Well, you were on vacation.
So it wasn't vacation.
It was vacation.
It was an obligation to
It
go
was
visit.
vacation.
No, it wasn't a vacation because I spent 16 hours in the car yesterday. Well, Scott, my husband he drives a truck because he's almost 6'3", and his truck is just a lot more comfortable for him. But perhaps y'all think I look a little tanner because I laid out on the dock all day. With my friend in Tennessee. They have a lake house.
Because that doesn't sound like vacation.
That part was. It was lovely. It's 8 hours to their house. They live on Norris Lake, and actually they live at Norris Cove, and it was beautiful. I posted pictures on Instagram, and I loved every minute of it. I got in the water. I know you're thinking, but I wore a hat. So my face didn't get any sun, but y'all, I'm tan, and I know you probably it doesn't look like it, but I'm tan, which I do tan quickly, but I don't like to tan because I like to stay young looking.
So my mom always, partway into summer is like, look, I'm tan, and she'll do, like, hold her arms like that. So you can see how white she had been.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling I am right now. And then, so we visited with our friends for 2 days at their lake house, which was beautiful. And then we left and we went to Northern Virginia, and I stayed the night at my friend's house, and we went to go eat at our very favorite Thai restaurant, Fangs, in Warrenton. And I had, I always have the same three things. I either have pad thai, shrimp penang, or I have shrimp spicy fried rice. And I had fried rice. And I asked for it to be mild, and it was, y'all, it was flaming hot. I used like 3 limes squeezed on it just so I could eat it, but it was so good. I would do it again. And then she makes these lychee nut martinis, and so we had quite a number of those before we went to the restaurant. And then so we didn't have cocktails at the restaurant, but it was so good. And then we went back to her house. She has a beautiful deck, and so we went out there and we hung out. I didn't knit when I was at Deborah's. She's one of my very good knitting friends, and in fact I go to the beach with her. That's where I'm going in October, is with Deborah. And so and then the next day we got up, and my friend Beverly came back over. Beverly came and hung out with us and went to dinner with us, and then she hung out with us, and then I had to get ready for the wedding, which is the reason we were there. It was our very close family friends that we vacation with. Their only daughter got married, and she was so beautiful. But y'all, it was hot as 6 hells. It was 6. It was that hot. I had a black hat on that was sheer because I didn't want sun on my face. It was so hot, but it was literally right on the dot, 15 minutes. I think it was 18-minute service, 18 minutes for that service.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And then, but the problem is then we stood outside.
It was at a winery.
And then we stood outside, and it has an event center. They built an event center.
Oh, good.
So it's kind of fun to go back and see in the 5 years that we've been gone, which they told me it was 6 years. I thought it was 5, but we've been
at this point,
from
it would
them.
be 6.
We've been moved from that area for 6 years, and it was really interesting to see all the things that have changed. And all of our friends, all of our friends, they still look exactly the same. And except they're like, your hair is so long, and they watch our Wool on Wednesdays, and some of them will watch our podcast. But when I lived there, my hair was an inverted bob and chin length. So my hair was as long as my bangs. So that's how long my hair was, just right there at my chin, always. always. And it was only until I moved to Arkansas that I started letting it grow. Yeah, I kind of got into the whole messy bun, leaving it up. It was, and the next thing I know, I had long hair, and then I just got it cut, so it's shorter than it was.
I don't think I've seen you with your hair up for a while.
Yeah.
You don't pull it back very often.
I haven't been. So we did the wedding thing, and then after the wedding, the reception was beautiful, and then we went back to their house for an after party, and we didn't go to bed till 2 o'clock in the morning, and we got up at 6 o'clock to leave to make the drive home. So I am a partier. I stayed up till 4. I only had 4 hours sleep.
That's not normal for you.
No, and then I couldn't sleep in the car because,
Who can?
well, it's just like we had to come back on the interstate, and it was just constant braking. It was like for no apparent reason, traffic would just stop, which I hate. So it was really hard for me just to relax enough that I can go to sleep. So yeah. So, but I had a lot of fun visiting with our friends. I have missed my friends so much.
Good.
I really liked it. And then, I was like on the dock of my friend's lake house, and I'm like, I see a notification, and I'm like, they're having a sale. No one talked to me about having a sale. So I sent Jessica a text message like, hey, I saw that notification. Are we having a sale? She's like, yeah, I thought we would. So that's how that happened.
Well, it's like there's been, a little
There has been.
section, but we did add to it.
They did. They made a little sale section, which is super nice. It's nice to be able to have a little sale section.
And
It
we
is.
set it up all pretty, but yeah, we did add a bit to it.
They're so funny too because they're like, so we were thinking, they FaceTime me. So we were thinking of making a sale section, and we were thinking about doing this. What do you think? And I'm like, no.
She doesn't like it when we rearrange the store. But we've
Because
had
it's how
so
I like
much. We've had so much coming in, and we're having 2 trunk shows this weekend with the yarn crawl. We had to move some things around
We did.
just to be able to support just to support the trunk shows. We had to move some things around.
It's
so
true.
we decided to reorganize, and it looks really good.
It does. It does look really good. Y'all did a really great job.
I mean, and you guys will see when you come in and
But when I was
around.
driving, we drove 8 hours from Malvern to my friend's house. My friend's lake house is 8 hours. So I got something done. I have a finished object. Y'all are gonna be surprised, but I have my Bright Axe's tee finished,
and it looks so good on her.
and look how long it is.
It is very
I
long.
mean, it's very long because I'm wearing mine as a tunic so that I can wear leggings with it. And then I think what I'm going to do, so I don't have my sleeves finished because I'm not putting ribbing on there. So what I think I'm going to do, and look, I ended with a little bit of purple on this end, and I ended with a little bit of pink on this end. So I think I'm going to pick up all these stitches and then immediately start doing a 2-stitch I-cord bind off so that I have just a little rolled detailing on my sleeves. I love this so much. I made my back in the solid color as well. I love it. I also left mine quite open, my neckline quite open, because that's how I like mine. So mine's quite open like this. I love it.
It's gonna look
And
pretty.
I love I feel like I have a rainbow piano on. That's what it
Yeah.
looks like. These are like the little keys, and then these are the main ivories. I love it. Isn't it pretty?
It turned out really good.
It did. Y'all, I am so beyond happy that I did my back in the solid. I would have lost it if these didn't match up. I mean, so good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
It does. I'm thrilled to death with it. So I'm like loving it.
I'm glad you were able to get it finished for our photo shoot.
Yeah, because on Saturday at 1, is it at 1?
I think we're doing it at noon because the podcast meet and greets start at 1.
So at noon on Saturday, we are doing a photo shoot because we have a lot of people who've done this Bright Access tea with us.
What did we say, like 13?
I think, yes, but we didn't count some of the people. I mean, we have, like, I didn't count Jennifer from the Crafted Pearl when we were originally, and then there's Luann, and then there's some people who visited the store that purchased, and we didn't count them. So I think all in all, there's probably been about 22 people who have done this knit along with us. So I'm like, how cool is that?
It's pretty fun. And they're
is.
all, unique.
Every
They
one
are.
of them is unique. Every one of them has the personality of the knitter, which I think is so amazing.
So there was one that I was not here when they purchased their colors, but when I saw what they had, I was like, oh, I don't know that I'm gonna like that. And then I saw their finished sweater, and it turned out so pretty.
Which one? What were the colors?
She
Oh,
doesn't
you don't
want
want to give it away? Okay.
She doesn't want to put herself under the bus because she knows the person does watch the podcast.
Yes.
Oh, it's nobody that watches the podcast.
And if by chance you do, well done.
You know what I think? I think every one of them it was so unique. Every single individual one, even the two of yours, the different colors that you did for the body.
Yes.
While you use the same color on top, they look so individually amazing and so to your personalities.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
I've seen. I don't think I've seen one that.
I have not seen one that I didn't like. That's
Yeah.
the truth. I haven't seen one that I haven't liked. I do still have. I feel compelled to show, in case y'all forgot, where I was on Scott's socks. I'm in the exact same place. I haven't knitted. I have not knitted on this because I really was working hard on trying to get my Bright Access tea finished. So,
Well, and then you had a few other things you worked on.
Well, and I'm not finished with any of the socks. I've not made any progress on any of the socks that I've been working on this time either, because I have been working really hard to get the Noro's sweater finished in time for the yarn crawl. So I've not made any progress on my socks either. Although I did get some new yarn today that I think when I'm finished with this little sweater, I am going to cast on a pair of socks for that.
So I did forget to tell you that when I was in Northern Virginia, I stopped over to what I consider my LYS. We went there. We always went there when we lived there. It's called Needles in the Haymarket, and it looks like, look at their little bags. They're so cute. Needles in the Haymarket. This was my LYS, and so I never ever not go to Northern Virginia and not stop in there and visit my friends. My friend Marty owns it, and she runs it with her son. And he's such a good knitter. I enjoyed visiting, and it just felt like home going in. And I did a little shopping for the three of us. Because I had to bring the girls a gift because they ran the store and they had a sale without me, and they rearranged without me, and
We had so much fun.
yeah. So I had to bring them a gift. So you want to show yours?
Yes. So I was gifted this bright orange and purple and green skein of yarn, which is from Oink Pigment.
I love that name.
And I'm assuming this is their Nimbus base, which is 410 yards. It's a fingering weight, 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. It's a hand-dyed yarn out of Vista, California. And it's really pretty, and I think it's going to make a really nice pair of very lovely socks.
I think it's gonna micro stripe. I think it's gonna micro stripe in a swirl.
And
That's what I think.
I think the pattern that I want to choose, because right now there's a few different heel techniques that I'm wanting to try. And I think for this one, I'm going to do the vanilla is the new black. Sock
That's a nice pattern.
Because it's got a very interesting heel.
It does.
So I really want to try that, and I think that this would make a really fun pair of socks out of that. And so then in addition to that, I was gifted a few stitch markers. There's this little strawberry frosted donut.
I had to get her the frosted donut because she always went for the strawberry donut with sprinkles. And she would lick all the frosting off when she was little and then give the donut to her daddy.
And then I was gifted
So gross. So gross.
a Deathly Hallows stitch marker because she knows I really enjoy Harry Potter. And then I was gifted one of these little tea markers, and it's got little pieces of dragon fruit in it, which
I thought it was so cute.
Oh, it's super cute, and I actually really enjoy dragon fruit.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites. And then I also got a little ceramic sheep pin, and it's from Lickin' Flames.
Isn't that adorable?
They're super cute.
I thought I got all of us one. Do you want to show yours? Oh.
Yes. So mine is in my hair, although I think
so cute.
that they were maybe selling it as more of a like shawl pin.
It was a shawl pin.
But here's my sheep. I should give it a name.
You should.
What do you want to name him?
I don't know.
Costanza.
George.
Canstanzer.
Canstanzer.
Yeah.
Canstanzer. Let's name it.
Sheepy. So that one is mine, which I think mine had blue in it.
Yes, yours has blue and green, and mine has green and yellow.
This is mine.
Oh,
I got one for me too.
hers is a mix of both. So hers
It is
green
because
and
I'm
yellow
always
and
in the
blue.
middle of both of them. So I thought it was appropriate.
That's cute.
And then I picked up. Oh, do you want to show your yard? Oh, show your things.
Well, you can show yours.
No, go ahead.
So I also got a donut, and I got the proper one
You did.
that is,
I picked it out special for you.
it's chocolate.
Chocolate.
So there is that. And mine is a watermelon drink. And then the other thing that Lori picked up for me is 3 Irish Girls yarn. And the colorway is Fly Me to the Moon, which is, I really like that song.
Yes.
But I don't think
It
I
is
showed
so beautiful.
It is. It's very
It's an
pretty.
excellent plan pooling color skein, I thought.
I think it'll make really great planned.
And I really wanted to do the calico shawl from Chasing Rabbits, and I dyed some calico shawl kits, and Anna was thinking that she was going to do one, but I saw that skein of yarn, and I just had to get it for you because it was like you.
I just had a hiccup.
A
Which
hiccup.
means you're gonna have hiccups for the rest of the podcast.
I hope
We'll have to
not.
scare you. Are you done?
So I'm done with the things that you got me. Do you want to show?
Can I show the things that I bought?
Mm-hmm.
So I also got 3 Irish Girls. Mine is not a planned pulling skein, but I completely and totally loved these more primary colors. and I thought they were really pretty. So this is mine, and it is called Baja. So pretty. And then I got one that was new to me, is ridiculous hand-dyed yarn. And you know I love vibrance. I couldn't help myself. This one, the name is called Unicorn Barf.
I like that.
And then I did get myself a planned pulling skein so that I could do the calico shawl. And mine is on Adorn Luxe, which is 85% merino, 15% nylon. It's the same base that I dye on. And this one's called Man on the Moon. And it's white with a little pink rainbow. And I love it. If I don't do that planned pulling, I'm going to do a pair of socks with this. That's what I know that I'm going to do. I'm fairly certain with the 3 Irish girls I'm going to do a pair of socks with, and I think this one's going to be mixed in with something. It'll be a good, like Stephen West painted bricks.
So I was thinking recently it might be fun to do a beekeeper's quilt.
I have to look at. Oh, are those little?
Those the little puff hexagons that
Yeah.
are sewn together.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it would be really fun to do a beekeeper's quilt with just leftover scrap yarn. I know that new sea glass tee from Wool and Pine
Yes.
recently came out for scrappy stuff, but I think it might be fun to just have an ongoing project of one of those beekeeper quilts as well
Possibly.
for scrappy yarn, and I think that those would make fun little hexagons.
Yeah.
I was gonna do with my scraps one of those 10-stitch square blankets,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I started with a size 1 or a size 0 needle, and that was just
Well, the zero's going to take a while.
yeah. So that is the needle that I got into the pickup truck that I was riding in and scooted, and I had my knitting, and that tiny needle went straight into the fat of my tuchus. And like it didn't hurt. Like that's how small the needle was and how much padding.
Y'all.
Oh no.
Oh my
So,
goodness, Anna.
I just like really quietly took it out and then just continued on with my
Did you
day.
bleed?
No. So like I don't know what that says about my
Me either, because you bled like a stuck pig up here.
I did. It was so much blood.
It was not so much blood. It was a minute. It wasn't even the minute.
They had to make a mad dash for the back for towels and bandages.
A band-aid.
Yeah, they didn't.
A band-aid.
They're searching for a Band-Aid. Drama.
How's your throne over there?
Deluxe.
You should have said borrowed because it's Lori's.
Oh, I don't think you want the throne of lies.
Oh no, not the throne of lies, but I do like a throne. I like a good throne.
It's good to have a good throne.
It is. Yes, it is.
Oh, so I do have more acquisitions.
Okay, show us.
Okay, so I did was it Dragon Horde?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I did the Dragon Horde,
Sippin' Knit?
I think, yeah.
I think so.
I think it's Sippin' Knit. One of her first ones, wasn't it?
Yeah, for The Hobbit, which I truthfully, I have not read any of that.
I thought you had.
How could
No,
you
I
not have read The
have-
Hobbit? Like, everyone reads The Hobbit.
Have you?
Yes.
That's actually shocking.
I read The Hobbit to Jessica when she was a little girl.
So I have not,
And
but I
Bedknobs
have
and
them.
Broomsticks.
Oh, I like that.
That's the sequel, right?
No.
No.
I don't know.
Hobbit is Lord of the Rings. Which Daddy did read Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I think he read that.
She doesn't know anymore.
don't
But
know.
yeah, I haven't read it, but I watch all of it at least once a year. So, which is a bit of an undertaking, but I really enjoy it. So anyway, I'm not going to show you like everything in the kit, but this stitch marker, I was excited knowing that a stitch marker was going to come in this thing, because whoever she gets, which I guess it says on there, but they do such a terrific job of making a little book to match the book.
Yeah.
And then there was a mug that came with it, which really had sold me a bit extra on getting
That's the sipping part is the mug.
Yeah, and it came with tea and some scissors and a bag and other little notions. But the colorway for the yarn, isn't
So
that
pretty.
It's very, like, I think my husband is a little bit jealous of that one.
It's really quite pretty because it's got a lot of tonality to it. It's got some just very deep teals and evergreen
Some
type
sage.
color, and it's just really, and it's got a little bit of brown in it, but
Very woodsy.
It's very woodsy. It's really pretty.
So like, you know, a kind of moss wood floor, wooden forest floor, and so the colorway is in a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit. I love it. Love it. So, and then I ended up getting, oh, that feels so nice.
It does.
This is what I'm like groping on.
Fondling.
So it is.
Affectionately.
It feels good. And it's blue. So I was super psyched to be able to get in on this Yarnable. Which, look at all the variety of blue. I
When
love
the
it.
dyer is one of your best friends and they're closed, someone can pull a little few strings and then you have one.
Yeah,
I did pull a string for Anna.
She did, which I was so grateful for. But I had been out all day, and when I got home, I had seen an email that said that they were open for signups. And so I was so excited, and I went, and no, I was way late. And so, but she was able to snag me a spot. I didn't look at the title of that. Summer Vibes.
So good. I got that too.
It's gorgeous.
And I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a very good lake color.
It does.
Yes, it does. So, and then, wait,
Yeah, you did that already.
I did that. Okay, so that was that. And then also in with that, I love stitch markers. So there was the, like,
Little
pop.
bomb pop.
Yeah. Is that what they're called?
Yes.
I don't know what I always, but anyway. So,
I didn't know if you were going to show that.
oh. And then there was this little notepad, which had all sorts of cuteness on there.
It's cute.
But anyway, so those are, yeah,
We had fun.
those were mine.
We had good acquisitions this
Yeah,
time.
we did have good acquisitions this time. But I think that's all that really happened the last couple of weeks.
Well, Anna finished this.
Oh.
Cute little.
I did
Penny.
finish this, and I also, well, fiddles. I also finished some socks, which I meant to show last time, and I'm not.
Just not. Maybe we have Lucas pop them in.
Yeah.
If you bring them with you to, tomorrow, we'll take a picture and have Lucas put the picture
I
on
don't
the video.
think that I'm not very good at socks. But
Yes, you are.
so here's the thing with these socks. I had my husband, I made them for him because he really liked those colors. But I kept having him try them on, like every inch of the way.
Because
literally.
his foot size is going to change.
So Like just wanted to see how much further and how they were looking on his foot, because I've never.
Oh, you were doing it to admire your handiwork.
Yes, and also I've
Okay.
never done a complete pair of socks. So
I'm proud of you.
yeah, well, I had him try them on at the toe. I had him try them on at the like gusset or whatever, heel, ankle. And then I bound off, and it is like a 2-person job getting these socks on him. I mean, it was fine.
How could that be?
Fine. And then, woo, battle. So, I don't know what I did, but I told him he can wear them to church when I'm in town.
To help him put them on.
And then take them back off. So,
Huh.
yeah, I don't know what I did. I have no idea.
You might should just back them out and maybe try a different heel.
No, I'm not going to back them out.
Is it the bind off is too tight? Maybe?
Mm-mm.
No?
I have an idea.
Hmm.
Let's let Maddie help with it.
Yeah, I probably should.
We should let Maddie help. Maddie is happy. Maddie is so brave because she has no fear of ripping back.
So here's then the question. Do I bring in my husband and his feet with the socks?
No, I think that you just say to Maddie, these don't fit.
Okay.
And she will help you. Mm-hmm. She's so good. She's going to be here for the yarn crawl.
Being a doctor.
For sock doctor.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to be doctoring socks while she's here. So that would be an excellent thing for her to take a look at.
By the time you see this, Maddie, you will have been approached.
Warned.
I think you probably will have already fixed the socks by the time you have seen this.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because this won't go up until Saturday,
Yeah.
Isn't that the day she's...
and she'll be here on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I am loving my cucumber smoothie.
Yeah, no, that's gross. I don't like cucumbers.
It barely
It actually
has.
doesn't taste like cucumber at all, but it's all Jessica tastes is cucumber.
No, but see, here's a weird thing that happens. I don't do cucumbers. I don't.
In all caps, don't.
No cucumbers.
That's a hard no.
It is a hard no. So, yesterday, Lucas and I went to have sushi, which sushi is the only time that I eat cucumbers because it's in a lot of sushi rolls.
It's hidden in the soy sauce.
It's see, I don't dip my sushi rolls anymore. But sushi is the only time that I don't like, or that I will eat cucumber. And I don't know why, mainly because it's in a lot of the rolls that I want to try, and I just power through it, and it's just a little tiny bit.
Suck it up.
Well,
Fine. It's just fine.
yesterday, Lucas and I went to Little Rock, and we decided to have sushi for lunch. And we went to a sushi restaurant we had never been to before. And they have a roll that is rice-free, which is interesting. But it says wrapped in cucumber peel. And I ordered it. Yeah, I know.
Are you okay, baby?
I know. But when I got it, I was thinking, well, maybe because it's the peel, I'll be okay with it.
Oh, because the peel doesn't taste like cucumber at all.
I don't know.
Peel is the weirdest part of it.
So what they did is they spiral cut the outside of the cucumber, and it was thick. And I ate it, and it actually wasn't terrible. I actually did quite enjoy it. It had 3 different types of fish in it, and it had avocado in it.
I feel like I don't know you.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't either.
It trust me, it's odd.
I feel like you should be trying some watermelon right
I'm
now.
perplexed.
I don't do melons either.
And some cottage cheese. I feel like you need to have a little bit of
See,
watermelon.
I don't mind cottage cheese.
Oh, I thought you didn't like it.
No. I didn't when I was younger.
I feel like you need to give some things you have an aversion to a try again. Perhaps you've grown up.
No.
You ate cucumber and liked it.
But see, it wasn't the inside of the cucumber. It was the cucumber peel.
Which is, the other side of it is inside. That doesn't make any kind of sense whatsoever. Outside, waxy. Inside, cucumber. It's what it is.
I don't know.
The name is cucumber peel.
I don't know.
Pill.
Yes. Yes.
Pill?
Yeah, the pill.
There's 2 E's in that.
That's what I said.
Not an I.
That's what I said. Yes.
It's sure not.
Oh my gosh, they give me such a hard time.
Oh, aren't you glad you came back?
Yeah, I came back and then just dyed yarn all day. So, well, I did come in a little bit late. I did.
Just a touch.
Couple hours.
Yeah, but I had some things to do. And let me reiterate, I only have 4 hours sleep, and I did not sleep in the car. The truck. I didn't sleep in Scott's truck.
I feel like I got woken up before I was supposed to this morning.
By Jessa.
Yep.
Did she say my mom's going to be late?
No, she
No.
didn't.
Why did I call you this morning?
I have no idea.
Oh, I remember.
Oh. Yeah. So, anyway, where are we at now?
Coffee? Is that why we were bringing up your cucumber nastiness over there?
Oh, it's not nastiness, you guys. So
It's actually not. It's
drinking-
really good.
The first and only time Jessa has had this was she had a tiny, tiny sip of mine, and then she was like,
So it's a green smoothie from the coffee shop down at the other end of the block. And Anna was like, I said, well, what's in it? And Anna was like, well, it's like kale and apple and
spinach.
spinach or
banana.
something in it. And so she asked if I wanted to try it. I tried it. And right behind the banana, I can taste the cucumber.
It's not.
It was like
There's
the
no-
first thing she says. She's like,
There's-
there's cucumber in this.
No, I don't.
And
think
you were
it's-
like, no, there's not. And I said, yes, there is. You're like, no, there's not.
Yeah,
so
that
I
was a
went
back
down a
and forth.
couple of days later and I looked at the menu and I took a picture of it and I sent it to Anna.
She circled it, highlighted.
It
Put a
does not
star.
taste like it has cucumber. To me, it does not taste like it.
I can taste the cucumber.
You had cucumber peel and liked it. That's what it is. I'm sure they put the peel in there.
The peel is never the best part.
Maybe that's why I like the peel.
Because
Well,
it's the nasty part? You
no,
like the peel
I-
because it's nasty?
I tolerate the peel. I mean, I probably won't get that sushi again, but I ate it.
Do you ever eat kiwi peels?
I don't like kiwi.
How about orange peels?
No, but you can.
You do.
can get 'em
actually.
candied.
She likes them candied.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do like candied orange peels.
I don't like zest.
I do.
I like zest.
Probably because, like, a lot of the time when I end up having zest, it went way too far down into the... Well, okay, so are we ready
We have-
to...
I just want to say, I don't know if y'all know this or not, that we have 228 followers on
29.
We have 229 followers on our subscribers on our YouTube channel.
That's fantastic.
I'm so happy. 228 people want to watch us. 229 people want to watch us.
Well, do you ever watch the podcast?
No.
Okay, so it's probably 228 because I know you and I watch it.
Yeah. I watch it. I always watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well, she's not a follower
Scott's dad,
because it's her channel.
yeah. Jessica's dad, Scott, my husband Scott, he cannot wait to watch it. I mean, like, the minute it's up, he's like, let's watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Or also the Wool on Wednesday. He's like, did you record Wool on Wednesday today? I'm like, it's Monday.
Yeah, he did do that. He came in to take out the
Yeah.
trash. He's like, are you recording the... No.
No, not yet. But we have had this one. We had a lot of chatter on.
We did, which was so exciting. It was like every time we looked, there was more comments.
Yes, and people were really excited to share their favorite, like, just coffee shop drinks.
Yeah.
So we thought we would share that with y'all.
Yes.
Well, so here's the thing. I was going through the comments and I was commenting back on people's coffee choices because coffee is fantastic. And there was one that really stood out to me. And I went to, because I know the coffee shop down the street doesn't have a whole bunch of flavors. So I went to the Coffee Hut that's a little ways out of town.
But that you passed by.
But I passed by and I asked them if they had this flavor. And they didn't carry it, which I was very upset about because I really wanted to try that drink.
And that hut has a lot of really good flavorings. Like
They have a ton of flavorings.
And they make their own,
Yeah,
too.
They do.
So there's a heat one.
Yes, so right now they've got this drink called the Orange Zinger, and it is, it's one of their specials for the summer. It is chocolate, a homemade orange syrup, simple syrup, and a sweet heat syrup. And it is so good.
I drive up to the hut, and the girl operating it is always, "You want your Orange Zinger?" I'm like, "I do."
Yes, I do.
All right, so what do people enjoy drinking?
Okay, so there is Sarah Gattis. Do you think?
We should not pronounce the last names because we're not going to get them right.
Well,
It's
there's
Sarah.
that. I mean, no one gets mine right.
I think they.
Okay, can stanza.
Yeah, I think it's not Gattis either. I think it's Gattis. I mean, like,
There's two T's.
you don't have to pronounce every single letter.
Well, anyway.
I'm just teasing. Sorry if we're butchering your last name.
This lovely individual has favors caramel frappuccino.
Those are pretty good. I love a good caramel blended drink.
It's called caramel. It's caramel frappe. Caramel.
Okay, well, you're wrong. But, so, which makes me think, they've done for a few years, I think, the caramel ribbon crunch.
Yes.
So that was my favorite. Until recently, hadn't, in my married years, had not lived in a town that had a Starbucks.
And now we have two.
Yeah. Ooh, we're moving up, you guys.
Yeah.
We still don't have one in Melbourne, but we used to. But we don't
Did
now.
you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Down by
seems
Taco Bell, there
crazy.
used to be one.
Wow.
I was over by Walmart.
Well, isn't Taco Bell like basically by Walmart?
Well, it was a Walmart then.
Oh yeah, because
Oh yeah.
it's now
Okay.
Sykes, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, and Angela likes a Southern wedding cake velvet.
Ooh, what is that? Did she say?
She probably did, but I may not have written it down.
Well, let me look that up while you keep going.
Yeah, but that sounded really good. I actually did think, oh, Jess is going to like the sound of that because she always likes to get the some cake. I don't know. It's white. So there is Denise likes the peppermint mochas.
I like those too. For some reason, I only order peppermint mochas in like December.
Yeah.
I forget that you can have them all year round, and so it's like a winter Christmassy thing for me is that I get peppermint mocha then during that time
A lot
frame.
of people really do push it on in the holidays. I rarely ever do peppermint type stuff.
It's so good.
I don't know. Lindsay. Oh, this is one that I really
I know, I want that
wanted
one
to
too.
try. So
I'm thinking Miss Lindsay should bring us one of these when she comes over for the yarn crawl.
So I'm not sure about the actual drink. I'm not into white chocolate, although I don't blame you for liking it. But at the Dark Side Coffee.
This is the one that they can't make me at mug shots.
Oh yeah, because of the butterscotch.
Yes.
Okay. So I keep wanting to try this. I think this is a Hut, if I'm thinking correctly. The Dark Side Coffee.
That's the one up in Little Rock
Yeah, that
we want to go to. Yeah.
Mhm. And they have all of their drinks are like Star Wars themed. So the one that she gets is called the Chancellor, which is white chocolate and butterscotch.
That sounds so good.
It
I love
sounds
butterscotch anyway.
Absolutely delicious.
It does.
I wonder if it would be really good with regular chocolate. Like chocolate.
Probably not, because it has a different flavor.
Yeah. So Crafted Pearl I think, so the drink is called Rush Hour, which she said was appropriate for the area. It's a dark roast drink with white chocolate and caramel.
Which I've never had flavors added to just regular coffee.
Yeah.
I've always had them in an
See,
espresso
now we could
drink.
be doing that.
We could.
I did it a lot. Because also there's, there's some that come roasted with flavor.
Yeah.
Anyway, Michelle likes iced vanilla coffee. That's what I had today. And it threw the people off because I never order that.
You never order that.
So I had that today and it was good. It was refreshing. Which it is so hot and I needed refreshing. Okay, so this one is Kristen from
We Share Needles.
We Share Needles. And hers was basically whatever Maddie fixes for her. Or if Maddie is not fixing the drink, an oat milk macchiato.
Yeah.
Will Maddie also roast her own beans?
Does she?
Yeah.
Well, I know Maddie has a espresso machine. So I figured that's what Kristen was talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of thinking they're going to be coming here, right? So
They are.
Should we...
We should request that Maddie bring her espresso machine and set it up here in the shop.
and then not let her take it home? I mean...
We did get a new Keurig.
We did.
Yeah.
And it's so cute.
It is.
And
But it doesn't make espresso.
Cynthia does not do coffee, which my sister doesn't do coffee either. Like, no.
Neither does your husband.
No. Oh yeah, he really doesn't. Angela will if like she really needs something, but my husband, I have tried so many times to trick him, and he does not appreciate that.
She does love her husband, I promise.
I love him so much. I'm just ornery. I can't help myself. So Cynthia says that she doesn't do coffee, but said that she might have to try the yummy drinks that we've been talking about.
Yeah. This one,
That's all
the
gone.
signature drink of Arkansas Yarn Company, is a dreamsicle frappe. There's no coffee in this. I already drank it all, but I was dyeing yarn and I was super hot, and so she went and got me one.
Lynn likes a mocha, which
Yum.
I think that's what my sister-in-law always gets wherever she likes to try it.
Wherever she goes.
Yeah.
It seems like she always gets a mocha.
The Knitted Bean likes a caramel macchiato, or at Starbucks, there's currently a pistachio latte.
There was.
Ooh, that sounds good.
There was a pistachio latte. They had it, I want to say, back in like January.
Yeah.
They had the pistachio latte. And it was really good.
I feel like I tried it, or I wanted to try it, but I don't remember.
Well, because I got it when we went up to Barnes & Noble
Oh, yeah.
in Little Rock.
Was I with you?
Yes.
Okay, well, I wonder
Because
if
I
I
also
tried
got
yours.
I also got those little tins of tea.
Oh, yeah. I probably just tried yours. Stephanie does a coconut caramel macchiato. So
That sounds good.
That does sound
I
really
bet that
good.
tastes like a Girl Scout cookie.
Ooh, I wonder if I could get mug shots to do coconut caramel and chocolate.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of
Yeah.
chocolate in it.
I feel like when I worked at a coffee shop, let me think here. Oh, what it was I think it was vanilla chocolate and coconut. And it was called an Almond Joy. So, or Almond Joe, I think.
Yeah.
Sheila likes a peppermint mocha or a caramel macchiato, which, so that is, I do like the macchiatos.
I do too.
Iced.
Yes.
Because why would I get a hot drink here? Melissa likes the Starbucks pink drink.
Yes, and those are really good. I didn't have one until just recently for the first time, a few months ago. And I can't remember what the tea base is.
Is it hibiscus?
It might be a hibiscus tea with frozen strawberries, and a splash of coconut milk. And it's really good.
Yeah.
I do enjoy the pink drink.
Maggie 2 Sticks. Just a regular brew with cream. Which,
Classic.
Yes.
that's kind of what I fix for myself at home.
Yeah, if we drink coffee here, that's pretty much what we have.
Yeah.
If we do the Keurig.
Especially since Justin never fills the ice trays.
Yes, I do.
I was fussing at her before I left on vacation.
You went on vacation.
No, it was a weekend. And
That started on Tuesday.
and I was like, it would be nice if you would fill up the ice trays. Who takes ice and doesn't fill up the tray?
That's right.
And
She's
then I
like,
said,
did you look at the ice trays?
and
And I looked and they were full. And not by me.
I filled the ice trays.
She told me she did.
I'd like to claim having done it just to be a snot, but it was definitely not me.
Because you're also a culprit of taking one ice cube out of there.
The Meditative Crafter also likes a caramel frappuccino.
Well, that's a frappuccino. That's a frappe.
Well,
Well,
they're
I
basically
shortened
the
it.
same thing.
It was
Oh.
frappuccino on there.
Oh, okay.
I just abbreviated because my
It's just what the different. I think Starbucks has copyrighted the term frappuccino.
yeah.
So all the other places either shorten it to frappe or they call it a blended beverage. But basically, that's what they are. Is just the frappuccinos.
So here's
Shaky,
the yarn
shaky,
bowl.
shaky.
And do you want to remind the price?
Yes. So the prize for this podcast is this
Needle sizing.
needle
necklace.
sizer necklace.
Hey, your nails
think
look
it's so
really
pretty.
pretty.
Thank you. I changed them today.
Were you gonna let me use the other half?
You can if you want.
Okay. Which of you lovelies would like to draw?
Well, since I'm up.
And the winner is
Stephanie Colin?
Chauvin.
Chauvin?
Chauvin.
Chauvin?
There's a V in there.
Okay, I can't read
Do
your
you want to
handwriting.
you could just put it up to the
Stephanie.
screen.
Stephanie with the coconut caramel macchiato.
Yes.
It's coconut caramel macchiato.
Caramel.
I don't know. Y'all tell us, is it caramel or caramel? Let us
Like-
know in the comments below.
Caramel? Caramel is caramel.
I think I just choked on it.
You know what that's called? Karma.
It's called caramel.
It's called karma. They're crazy.
So, I think that's...
I do think that there's 2 A's in caramel.
Okay.
Well, thank y'all for joining us this week.
Yes, thank you so
we
much.
did really enjoy getting to catch up after the crazy couple of weeks we've had.
It's been so crazy.
It'll be nice. So this episode will come out on the first weekend of the yarn crawl, and then the episode to come out after is going to be we will film right after the end of the yarn crawl.
Yes.
So I'm excited to share with everybody what happened.
If y'all see this and you feel like making a road trip, we're so worth the trip.
We
Come
are.
visit us. We're going to be here. We're all wearing our Bright Access tees, and we are super excited to be making memories with people.
And come take a picture in front of our chalkboard.
Yeah, we have a big size postcard right here.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so that's what we're looking for. And if you decide you are going to make a road trip, bring your project and sit and stitch with us, because we really want you sitting and knitting and hanging out with us just like this. That's what we're looking for.
And
Yes.
then you can wander on down the street to our local coffee shop.
That's right. That's right. But we enjoyed spending the time with you, and we're looking forward to catching up with you at the next podcast.
Caramel.
Caramel. Bye, y'all.